Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching a 100. This episode 10. That's right, double digits of the 4th season. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying it so far. And if you'd like to watch today's full episode, it is available for free in the link in the description below. Just click on it, put the password in, and enjoy. Speaking about links in the description, our most likely to dislike characters of this season is open, so please do get voting. And your results and mine will be shown in the final episode, so I cannot wait to see obviously who you guys choose. Really good, crazy stuff's going on. Looks like we're going to have a big, massive scrap between 13 people. Obviously we need to see who survives to get into the bunker. Basically, you know, crazy episode. He was going in, he was trying to figure out, you know, who's going to take it. We could share it, you know, Ice Nation over there, we can have Tree Crew there, Sky Crew here, we can all share it. It can house something like 1,500 people, Clark said, but nope. Everybody's greedy, nobody wants to share with other people, and they want to take it all from themselves. So Clark, you know, she actually went over to Gaia. She was like, look mate, I know that the flame's not broken, I know that you still got it. Octavia told me I am a night bleeder, cut herself, look, you know, I could take it, give it me, let's go for it, you know what I mean, because people will listen to the commander. If Clark becomes the new commander, she can obviously instruct everybody to share and live there in peace, but obviously nobody's going to listen until that instruction of a commander is actually given. Now she's gone in, you know, the horn's been blown, the ascension is starting, everybody's coming, One Hader's walked in, she's ready to take the flame, and then obviously Rowan's come up, he stepped up, he said, look mate, she is not a true night bleeder, I've seen her, you know, be pretty much scientifically produced, do you know what I mean? She brought Abby in as well. She said that obviously she's been taking a bone marrow, they've used it, you know, scientifically, and now obviously kind of like disregarded her as a potential, you know, commander, just because obviously she's not a true bleeder, which is interesting. And the only other solution that they could come up with is that you fight until the death, one champion from all of the places, and whoever wins, their side takes it. So it's good. I'm excited, mate. I wish that was just a final episode of the season, maybe. I said it last episode, like Hunger Games style, for everybody in there. Let's a full-on scrap, and then at the end, you know, you could end with the champion kind of raising somebody's head up above theirs as the season ends. That would be a sick way. You know, I don't need to see him in this bunker this season, but you know, speaking about the bunker, it's mad, isn't it? Because people don't want to go there. Some people are reluctant to actually make the trip from the Ark over. We've seen Jasper and Harper, they've decided they're actually going to stay here. They don't actually want to, you know, move with everybody. They've pretty much accepted the end of the world's coming, and they don't think that it's going to actually be sustainable over there. And you know, Monte was trying to get Harper to come all episode, and it was unsuccessful. You know, at first Harper was laid there on a bed, she was crying, she was devastated obviously about everything that's going on. She's saying that she's like kind of too overwhelmed, she's done fighting, and now she's just accepting. Now Monte at the end of the episode actually threw a spanner in the works, because even though he hardcore wanted to go there and be there, you know, surviving in a bunker, he's pretty much said, look, I love you, if this is your choice, then it's going to be mine as well. And that's a guilt, mate. It's literally guilting somebody into it, because I feel like it's going to work later on in the season where she's going to turn around and she's going to say, look, let's go then. Do you know what I mean? I can't actually let you sacrifice your life when you want to live just because I wanted to obviously go out in chilling pretty much, because Monty did do a pretty good counter to her and say, look mate, you know, when that rain come down, you was doing everything that you could to survive. Do you know what I mean? That is because you wanted to live, and now look at you. Do you know what I mean? You're willing to die. It's, you know, where's the fighting spirit? And I feel like it's going to come back. I tell you about fighting spirit, Octavia. She thought that she was going to be okay back in that guy's farm, you know, living and chilling and away from all the chaos and madness. And then when people turned up to actually attack her, because obviously she's an outsider, and they believe she's one of the reasons that their people were slaughtered when they did go to Polis, she ended up murdering all of them savagely, killing them, stabbing them, hitting them when they're down and out on the floor before saying, mate, I'm going to the capital, I am what I am, I can't change it. And then she ended the episode riding on her horse, mate, into Polis, saying, I'm here for the war. Now she's going to be the Ark's champion. Well, if she's not, I don't understand what's going on there, because she's definitely the best one. So I can't wait. So excited. Thanks for checking out today's episode. If you do enjoy it, please smash a like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, let's jump into today's episode.
Here to give me a pep talk.
And find someone else to fight.
If I die, I die. At least I go down fighting. Hey, you got this.
Who do you reckon the tree cruise is? Do you reckon it's Indra?
Really think she has a chance?
Right now, she needs to believe it.
Accept the sigil of your clan and fight with honor as their champion.
Unless Rowan's fighting for his people. Yo, he's gonna help save Octavia before dying himself. What a guy.
These warriors will fight until only one remains.
Final champion alone will tell us which clan is meant to survive in the crypt of Becca Prometa.
Ah, Luna, that's what I'm talking about. She could just take the flame though and just tell everybody to go in the bunker. She's a bit of a beast though, isn't she? Let's be honest.
But with your clan gone, who will you fight for?
I fight for no one. I fight for death.
Yo, imagine she wins and just lets everyone die.
No one will be saved.
Hey, look at this, mate. It's changed. I say it all the time. But it changes all of the time. Look at this white logo now. That is definitely different. It's like Ice Nation style. It's good, man. I do like how they constantly change it. Because straight away, I notice it and it's like, oh, wonder if something decent's going to happen this episode. But I like how Luna's coming, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? Like, she could save everybody, but she's going down the opposite path. She could take that. She could be like, everybody go in there, we're sharing it. You there, you there, you there. All of us live together in harmony. She's like, nah, mate, do you know what? I'm going to come. I'm going to win. I'm going to let all of you die, mate. Literally, no one's going in there. If that actually happens, then it's going to be interesting because it's like, people are actually going to go in. They're not all just going to stand there and die, are they? When no one's actually going to be living in there. People are just going to be chaotic all over, just killing everybody to try and survive. Oh, I missed the face paint. I have. Look how good she looks again.
Lincoln's tattoo. Don't reveal your next move before you strike.
I remember.
It's okay to be afraid.
I'm not.
Gaia would never accept this. I hope that you will.
Oh, mate, she's dying by that sword.
If I win, that would mean the end of your people.
You, like I grew.
I fucking love Indra, me. Honestly, what a beast. She's got Alien as well, you know.
I taught you to fight, but who you fight for is up to you.
Oh, mate. I love you, Indra.
The death wave will be here within 3 days, and here we are, risking the fate of our people on a blood sport.
The fate of all people.
Even if Octavia finds a way to win, does anyone truly believe that the Grounders will accept Sky Crew as the lone survivors?
I have to help my mom get the bunker ready for whoever wins. Besides, you're her brother. You not being there is worse than saying the wrong thing.
They better not cheat, man. I'd be disappointed. But Echo's not fighting either. Maybe they make a pact.
We can't let Luna win. Can you beat her?
Of course he can. She bleeds like everyone else.
And if fate sees fit, then my blood spills here today. And that all hope is lost for my people. Then I don't give a damn who ends up inside that bunker.
The difference between you and me, Rowan. I want humanity to survive, even if it's not my people.
Do you know what I mean? That's the second time Echo's been in a situation where he's like, mate, why are you talking about you and I, yeah? When Prime Fire comes, we're fucking no one. We're the same. We're all gonna die. That is the second time she's been in there. It's like earlier on in the season when, you know, Kane said something to Rowan, and then so did the guy that they killed, and then I think somebody else said it as well. So at what point is it when people start saying the same stuff in different occasions, you start kind of like believing it or actually like buying into it a little bit, that okay, they are doing the ship up because it's plan B and they are trying to find a solution with the blood. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's come from 3 different mouths and different occasions while nobody's around with the same line. And again here, it's the second time she's been in a vicinity of somebody that's saying, look, instead of you and me, yeah, it's we. I don't care if I win, I care about if mankind does. And that's the difference. But you got to respect these, man. They have a literal hardcore tradition and they all accept, if the gods choose me to die, I'm dead. That's fine. And it's like, that's some mad shit to think of. Do you know what I mean?
The black rain which could fall on any moment, so you stay close to cover.
What's Bellamy?
Starting horn blows, just stay out of sight and let the others thin out the competition. You were the girl under the floors. Bellamy's right. You don't have to kill all 12 warriors.
Gotta kill one, the last.
I just have to kill the last one. Man, we meet again.
Damn right we will.
Different to Jasper's, wasn't it? Oh, where's his hug, man? Where's his I love you? I want someone to die instantly.
I sort of fragged you up there, you know me?
Would you turn off and run in the buildings straight away? Oh, I'm excited, me. Oh, he's got him. One down. Oh, mate. Blah blah has been eliminated. That's what they should say over the speakers. Oh, he's got him as well. I mean, I fully expect Rowan to win a few of these fights. Do you know what would be good? A bow right now. Oh, her clan's gone. Oh, maybe not. I don't know, actually. No, she's part of her mum's clan, isn't it?
Trico, don't slip down!
Oh, you was Tree Crew's fighter? Shocking one, that. That is a fuming way to find that, innit? Yo, Indra, I'm pretty disappointed that you didn't fight, though. I'm not going to lie. I thought he was going to die, so I'm kind of happy at the same time. Mate, Octavia's going to say Tree and Sky Crew. She is the one. When she runs into Ilium, right, are they going to fight or are they going to get off or what? I'd team up, me, tag team, not asked.
It's smart to come back here and hide. Lincoln was a fool. He believes that we're all the same.
Sky Crew taught me that people are cruel and selfish to the core. Lincoln would be ashamed of you.
Yes.
You can't hide forever.
See, I think Luna's whole thing is like, I don't know, man. My personal opinion, it's a load of bullshit. It just is, man. Like, alright, the only thing that she said that was quite truthful is, Octavia said Lincoln believed everybody is equal, and she was like, where did that get him? Right, fairs, yeah? I'll actually acknowledge that, yeah? Fair dues. He wanted everybody to be equal. It actually got him killed because obviously Pike had his agenda and he didn't think that he was, right? But in terms of, what? You know, the world's ending, and what do you do if your last day you decide to fight? Yeah, do you know why we're fighting? Because you're not taking that chip that could possibly save us, right? So we're on our last legs trying to find somewhere where we can survive. The only way that we can survive is to win this fight, that we can get the bunker that is habitable, yeah? So, like, we're not doing it just for the banter of let's just go out and fight everybody. It's the last day, sack it. No, we're fighting because we are trying to get a solution to save the people, yeah? She said something else again, like, oh, you know, Sky Crew, they taught me how cruel mankind was. No, they didn't know, did they? Because, again, it goes back to the fact that you're a solution to be in the world and you're reluctant to take part. So now they're taking you as hostage because you can help save the world, not Sky Crew, the world, and you're not willing to do it. The way that you're hoping to take part in here and win and end the world. Sky Crew didn't show that mankind's bad. Sky Crew shown that they're willing to do whatever it takes to save mankind, not their own singular people. So I don't know, man. Like, I could read her whole situation totally wrong, but like her premise of hating Sky Crew and people being selfish is come from the point of her initially being the selfish one. She didn't want to take the flame, so now it's condemned all of them. She didn't want to give the blood, now it's condemning all of them. And now she wants to defeat all of them so that nobody can survive. Who's the selfish one? I could read the whole situation wrong, but that's how I read it. She's a selfish one, not Sky Crew, not Octavia, not Lincoln. Do you know what I mean? So it's interesting.
Other clans are making alliances, working together.
Mate, you have to. You do have to.
Do the same.
I'm not the girl you want me to be.
You already are.
I see you, I'll kill you.
Yo, I was going to ask that. No joke. Like the gulag. Can you kill people from the outside? I was going to ask that. No lie. Yo, I was going to say that, man. Can people interfere? Because we're all watching from the top. What's going to stop them from shooting someone?
What is it? Echo's gone. My sister is down there. Echo's cheating, and I'm going to stop her. You don't even know it's her. It could be anyone down there. We both know who it is. You wait until dark. So you don't get caught.
Octavia looks so good. Who's she walking into? Oh, mate, it's 3-on-1.
Like Skyripper!
Oh, mate, killed his own mate. Oh, his arm's been whipped up. Oh, mate, that's a great death.
You should never have followed me.
After Santa Crew needed me.
Oh, it's Echo. You cheating bastard.
I can't move.
Oh, fuck, mate. That's mad. Oh, that visual was sick. It was well unexpected. I even done a little gasp. He was pretty sound, Emilian. His necklace, go on. Yo, Echo, man, you cheating bastard. You know what I mean? I can't believe it's actually her. I thought it was going to be somebody else. I know that she heard people, obviously Clark, was saying there, but I'm trying to save everybody. But, like, do you reckon Rowan knows that's happening? Maybe that's their little plan that they was doing together. But that was a good visual, that. He was just talking and it just went right through. It was like, whoa, mate, that looks sick. I mean, OCTAVIA did kill him. She didn't mean it that way, but, like, yeah, he's dead now. How many people's gone there? In that fight just then, 3 of them died in him, so that's 4. We see Rowan kill 2 people at the start, so that's 5, 6. So it's only 6 that are gone then, so there's still quite a lot left in it. That would make 7, and that obviously means that out of the 7, you've got Rowan, Luna, and OCTAVIA still alive, and then just 4 other randos that we don't even know, but it's pretty decent, to be fair. Do you know what, right? Don't do all of it this episode, even though it's going to, because the episode's going really good. Yeah, I'd happy for this to bleed out into episode 11. How can no one else see Bellamy? There's hundreds of people in these clans. Oh, come on, yeah, let's see Luna get a kill. Say it all the time, but she's got some next level haircut, Luna. This now? Oh, Rowan. Rowan don't know.
I'm only trying to help save our people.
I am not my mother. I'm not willing to cast aside honor for power. You are as good and no more.
Sire, wait.
Whoa.
Echo. And when I win this conclave, make no mistake, there will be no place for you inside that bunker.
That's a fucking great leader, that, innit? But I like Echo, so I wanted to join Bellamy as his lover.
You really think she can win, don't you?
I wouldn't count her out if I were you.
Before she dies, I'll tell her she's lucky to have you as a brother.
After she guts you and before you die, you tell her I was the lucky one.
Only 4 warriors remain.
This is where it's good, man, like, because a main character or a big character will die.
OCTAVIA's doing well. A warrior has many teachers, War Chief among them. If she wins, we'll see what she has truly learned.
Lied to me about the flame. I trusted you, and you broke that trust.
Proposing a truce. There's only 4 of us left. We can't stop Luna alone, but together we have a chance. May the best warrior win.
Yeah. I actually believe when they say something and shake, they do mean it, but I'll probably get shit on now. Oh, it scared me, that. Is it? It looks like it's Jaha, to be fair, but I don't know. Oh. Spade in the back.
Last time we fought, I was wounded. Not this time.
Oh, she's a good fighter, mate. Look at that. Tormund, she's dominating. Oh, the rain. She can walk around in it. Yeah, he's gonna die now, isn't he?
You gonna play Seoron.
Oh, she can't even go outside. Ah. She's got to stay inside. Where was she hiding though? That's what I want to know.
There are people worth saving. Just not you.
Yes. To be fair, you know, she only had 1 kill properly. So it's not as if, like, not believable. She kind of hid quite a lot of it. So it does make sense. She looks so good, doesn't she? She looks an absolute beast.
OCTAVIA cum Sky Crew is victorious. The crypt of the first commander belongs to her people.
Sky Crew will not take the bunker alone. We will share it. And we will survive Prime Fire together.
Lincoln would be so proud of you.
I'm proud. I am proud. Oh yeah, you took him.
Alpha and Factory Station bunks are on level 4.
Oh, it was Jaha. Oh, maybe.
If only one clan could survive, the rest would be ours.
You agreed to this?
It was her idea.
What's happened now then? Can nobody get in or what?
No. Keep everyone out.
Sky Crew have betrayed us all.
Sky Crew just saved you, technically. It's like... See what I mean? In that aspect there, I'm Team Indra, you know, and Octavia, but like, all that there, Sky Crew's betrayed us. Indra, quiet please, love. You know, like, technically, your clan's dead. You're lucky that you're alive, so... You can't have no say in this. Only Octavia can. Right, at the end of the day, right, if every single person out there is fuming at Sky Crew, right, I understand that. But technically, it's their bunker. It actually really is their bunker. Like, they won fair and square, and you was going to accept them going in it anyway. I understand they took it, and if your clan won, you'd be fuming, and you're trying to get it, but you lost. Fair and square, you lost, they won. If they wanted to be in there and not let you in, they can do. Now, they've accepted you, so... I understand, like, where you're mad, but you can't... When they open these doors and then you just get pulled inside, yeah? Like, you can't be still mad at them because they done this, because you shouldn't be there anyway. You're lucky, you know, that Octavia has actually won this and opened it. But my thing is, yeah, is that's just stupid from what Kane and Clark have done. I understand that, you know, everybody seems to fight for themselves. No matter what alliances that you make, it always comes down to my clan at the end. I said it all season. Why do people keep saying me versus you? It's we together. I've said it like 3 times. It's been referenced here. And Octavia said it here today. And then if you look at it, people always fall back to themselves, don't they? Like, it is true. No matter how many times you say we, it's me. And it's I. And... they've just shown their selfishness right there. I probably was right. It probably was Jaha that took Bellamy. It didn't surprise me. Like, as soon as he got took, I was like, is that Jaha? Like, now, the thing is, what doesn't make any sense is, if they're unwilling now to open that door, that means that Kane's dead. That means that, well, I've not seen Abby for a while, so is Abby dead? What's happening with Octavia? Are they just presuming that she's lost? Do you know what I mean? Like, it makes no sense what they've done. I mean, it does make sense. I can understand, like, they probably thought that Octavia was going to die, so they were like, right, we're just going to sneak it now, mate. And once it's locked, they ain't getting in, which is very true. We've seen it. It's impossible to open. But in terms of the context of it, is you've done it before the tournament's been concluded, so you condemned Octavia to death even though she's victorious. You know what I mean? So then, again, that's one of those things where, to me, it doesn't make much sense. But it's interesting, though. They've been really selfish this time, proper selfish. And another counter to Kane before, when she said, look, we can all share it, Kane was like, we can't, all our people can't fit in there. But I'm pretty sure, you know, when Rowan went down in there and all of the other clans were stood there, Clark was like, there's enough room for all of us to be in here. There's 15, we can have 1,500 people. I think, did the Ark have 400 people? Pushing maybe 450 or something. The rest of the people that were still left there, I don't know how many we have from all of the other crews, but I don't know. It is interesting. They can't really be, they can be mad, but they can't be mad. They lost, so being in there is a luxury. It's a bonus. It's like me, you know, not winning the lottery, and then somebody said, oh, I'll give you 10 grand or something, and then I go to get it and they're like, man, that check didn't actually work. Do you know what I mean? It was chatting. I'm like, oh, a bit fuming. Do you know what I mean? Because, like, I really thought that was going to get it, and then it turned out they was chatting, but, like, I never actually won it anyway. It's kind of like a gift of someone just handed it me. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was never mine in the first place to take, and that's it with them. It's a luxury to get in there, but they haven't got a right to it because they lost. But I like this episode. I would say this episode, it's definitely up there, top 3, in my personal opinions. High action, very good. Really enjoyed it. And to be honest, it could probably be the best one. I have to flip back and just from memory and just look at all the different ones and just have a quick scan and remember which ones was decent. But from the top of my memory, obviously coming off from last season into this, I'll probably say this has been the best episode. Full on action, high paced all the way through. We did get big deaths. We did Luna, big death. Rowan, big death. You know what I mean? Ilian, wouldn't say big death, but it was like impactful in terms of Octavia. I was on strings a bit. I thought that Indra was going to fight, to be honest, for her people. They went straight away. So, yeah, really good episode. I enjoyed it. And now I'm interested to see, obviously, what happens. Because there's no way that Bellamy's just going to sit down there unknowing if Octavia won or lost. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't do that as well. I'd be fighting to open the door and check. Okay, and that is going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks so much for checking out the channel today. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. And if you've not yet voted for your most likely to dislike characters of this season, please do get voting. The links are in the description. It takes 30 seconds. And obviously, your results of mine will be shown in the final episode. And maybe after all the chaos, all the action today, Octavia might have been on the brink of yours. And then you've seen it. And you're like, yes, I'm loving what I saw, and she might have won your vote after today's action. Do you know what I mean? Or somebody might have got you disliked one. You might have been on the tithering of Clark being annoying this season, and the fact that she's decided to, you know, close this door and lock her people in and be selfish, you might push you over the edge on that one as well. Clark might get you most disliked. So quite a lot of stuff going on in this episode where, you know, you could swing your votes either way. You know, if you're on the brink of deciding, decisions could have been made this episode that give you that point. Now, I thought it was interesting the fact that, you know, Echo was in the window and she was shooting people with the arrow and nobody was seeing it. I don't understand what's going on there. To be honest, I expected, like, is it called the Velodrome or something? Or the Colosseum? That's it. Velodrome's like where they do the bikes. Like, the Colosseum, where all the warriors are in the middle and everybody's watching from the stands. I thought it would have been like that. Like, not that I'm disappointed, but the fact that people could watch and it was minimal people that was viewing it was surprising, because if my clan was in there and I had a warrior that was trying to, you know, survive all of us, I'd be watching it like a hawk. Any mistreated, any, you know, like tricks, any other people in there, any people being involved and weapons being passed and, you know, cheating going on, I'd be all over it. So the fact that she was managed to stand in that window all day, mate, the first guy was shot in daylight, Ilian was hit in the neck in daylight, and she was only seen in the nighttime by Bellamy. He was the one that caused the commotion, which got Rowan to come up because he heard the kerfuffle. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm surprised that many people didn't watch. Now, taking Trika out, second, that was a good little twist. You know, I was interested to see what was going on there. I always thought that Octavia, if won, would save Indra. Now, I actually never thought Octavia was going to lose. That is my brutal, honest opinion. I knew that she was going to come out victorious / as not being defeated, if that makes sense. Like, even if, for example, she didn't win, I always thought that she might have teamed up with somebody and, like, they'd draw or, like, a commotion would happen and, you know, Octavia would stay alive. I said, you know, the show's about the 100. Clearly they're going into the next season and the other two, and there's no chance that they're going to lose and die here. So that is the sour grapes, you know, like when you come into an action like this. But you got to just look past that and enjoy the high action, good fighting. Do you know what I mean? Like, interesting moments. And, you know, I had some sensitive moments as well, you know, when Bellamy was stood there and he was telling Rowan how much he, like, loves his sister and how good she is, and she, you know, she survived more and worse than this before. You could see it, mate. It was getting to her. It was some good stuff. And like I said, it was good deaths. Rowan, you know, he had a pretty decent one, to be honest. I thought, like, a great way, instead of, yeah, Octavia killed Luna, and she kind of got one up on her in terms of, like, hide and seek. She might have purposely trailed the blood towards that cupboard, and then obviously knowing that she's checking it and she pops out from behind and killed her. Great strategy. Would be believable, to be honest. If I was chasing you and you was bleeding and I ran into a room and his blood splattered all over and it trailed into, like, a cupboard, I'd think that you was hiding in there. So, to be honest, it was a bait and switch. It was good. I think another way, what would have been decent, is if Rowan was stood outside fighting Luna when obviously the rain was coming down. He managed to grab her and cut her neck and she died, but the rain impacted him that much, you know what I mean? Like, he was suffering like that guy who was running back to the ark, that he ended up dying because he couldn't actually make it on the inside. That would have been good as well, because then Octavia kind of would have gone through it without defeating a big, strong fighter. Like, I understand she's pretty good at fighting and she's a good warrior and she's definitely the best that, you know, Sky Crew could have put up front. The fact is that these have been training all their life and they're all fighters and, you know, kings and warriors, and you know what I mean? She's been in a conclave before, and the only way that was believable that she would win is taking somebody, you know, from surprise, from behind, from the side, hitting them, which she done. But I also think that would have been a good way as well, where she didn't actually do no action herself. She always just, like, survived, defended herself and ran, so to speak, which she done pretty much all episode until the very end. But I do think the rain would have been a decent way to go. No complaints for me though. Fantastic episode. Really liked it. Very surprised that they've gone in there and taken it themselves without finding out that Octavia's won or not. You know, if she got killed in the second, and then he went down and took it, it would make total sense. The fact that, you know, Bellamy was taken when he was down to the final 3, and he didn't wait to see if she was victorious, that's a bit weird. Do you know what I mean? Because now, even though she's won, she's kind of lost because you've pretty much sentenced her to death. So we still need to see what's going on with the people in the Ark. You know, what's Jasper and Harper going to do? Are they going to make it there? Is this thing actually going to come? What's Raven going to do with this rocket? You know, is Murphy is Murphy down here as well with Amora? You know, they was picked up by Miller and Jackson last episode, and we did see Miller in there today. So, you know, very interesting stuff. I can't wait to find out. I think it's been a pretty good season, to be honest. I've liked it. Quite a bit of action going on. I actually think that the characters that have been utilised quite a lot this season in terms of like, in terms of Echo, sporadically a bit, but when she's been in it, you know, Ilian as well, how he's used his storyline, and Rowan, I think like they've been really highly enjoyable, to be fair, and I feel like they've impacted the storyline very good, that, you know, we don't have to use people like Harper and Jasper and, you know, Monty as much, because we focused in on these and what's been going on, and it's been good. A nice little mix. I've enjoyed it, so I can't wait to see obviously how we finish. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please smash a like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers guys.